Hey y'all, this is Crookalicious checking in, and today I'm bringing you the Phoenix. It's a tier 4 cruiser in the American line if you're not familiar with the game, and personally I feel like it's a glorified destroyer sometimes. I have not had great rounds in this ship. I'm sure other people have, but I haven't. But anyways, this video is going to be post-commentary for the gameplay I had, and so should be a good one. I haven't done a post-commentary for a while, so let's get to it. Okay, so in this game, in this round, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about how you can avoid losing as a team as quickly as these guys did, because I feel like that's kind of like one of the biggest banes sometimes of being on a team is when individuals consistently do this type of action. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you the makeup of the teams right here. So they have a Chester and a tier 5 Boguet. I don't even know how to pronounce that aircraft carrier right. But yeah, they have 4 battleships, and I mean they have a pretty decent team. I think overall we are favored in our team according to ships. But either way, the strategy that they did it was not the best. Now, as you can kind of see, we have 4 ships coming over to the left right now. 2 of them cruiser, 2 destroyers, and then a battleship kind of backing us up. They'll be there eventually. And then we have a few other battleships going over to the right. Now, the thing that I've noticed, real quick, I'm going to just talk about the Phoenix. The reason why I call it like a glorified destroyer is because it can go up to about 35 knots at its max speed. But has a good amount of guns, and so yeah, that's what makes it different, as well as the amount of HP it has. It has up to 24,000. This is fully upgraded Phoenix right here. But anyways, I feel like it can get destroyed pretty easily, and that's kind of one of my biggest beefs against it, because it stands out more than a destroyer normally. But anyways, right here we have a Phoenix coming up on the left side. So this is the first lesson on how to lose if you want to lose. Now, their whole team right now, we can't see them that much, but I can tell you one thing: this cruiser is all by himself, and there's 3 ships shooting on him, and he's not even targeting the destroyer, which ultimately could be the biggest bane for any cruiser or battleship particularly, because of the torpedoes. So anyways, me and this other cruiser are shooting on him at the time being, whittling him down, getting some good shots and getting some set fires and other things of that nature. He uses his repair, but he's going right for the boundary with torpedoes going right towards him. So anyways, he gets destroyed. We'll see right there. Misses. So now our teams are lined up equal, so we're actually doing pretty good. But here comes the Chester all by himself, taking on 2 cruisers. One's a tier 5, which is the other guy over there, and then me, the tier 4. And I slow down because I'm just like, this is too good to be true. And then one thing our right side is doing right now, if you can see in the little mini map below, is they're kind of holding a little defensive ground right there, with one of our destroyers going along the right side, which is an awesome flanking maneuver. And then we also have a destroyer in the middle. Now, we're kind of in a weird position right now, but because there are people on this left side taking us on one by one, we have a advantage right here. So anyways, I feel like I should have got this kill. I kept getting a lot of good hits on him, but alas, the other guy did, and that's okay. I mean, it's all for teamwork. It's all for doing what was best for the team. So anyways, here comes an Omaha on the left, from the right. And anyways, I completely shot way too high, so I had to start shooting a little bit lower. He's trying to dodge torpedoes as well, so I'm only getting like 1 hit on him. But either way, he got hit pretty good right there by our other cruiser, and there again we have 3 to 4 ships against 1 ship. I'm just shooting in the dark just in case for some reason he can, I don't know if he slows down fast enough or whatnot, but I'm completely missing. But there he goes as well. So we've taken out 3 of their cruisers on this side alone. And on our other flank, we actually have their flank. So if you can see kind of the shape of our team, it kind of makes like a V. Now that formation, I've noticed, is very deadly in one of the warships. Whenever your team gets surrounded and cornered in any way, it's not good for you guys. And so what we do now is a lot of the ships on the right start kind of moving up along that side. I mean, one thing that we probably could have done a little bit better is had more people around our base to kind of support fire right there. But we still had a battleship. I think that is a battleship. The screen I'm watching it on is a little fuzzy. But either way, we have them surrounded like in a V. That being said, they still have a chance, but they're down a lot of cruisers now, and they're starting to get attacked upon multiple ships. So anyways, I decided that I need to come up here and start supporting. I mean, I'm at full health, and I notice that there's 2 ships over here. I do not want to get shot upon by this battleship, so I start shooting at the cruiser and start turning as well to avoid any likely shots from the battleship. The cruiser starts shooting at me, starting to get his aim adjusted. And so now it's kind of a battle between me and him. I can't actually remember what ship that is. I think it's a Kuma. Yep, Kuma. At least I think. Sorry if I didn't see it that well. But yeah, anyways, we start going at it. And I'm trying to get the best shots I can. He gets a few good ones against me. I don't know if he's using E rounds. I like to use those until I get the fire going. I realize I should have changed my ammo right here to AP. I probably would have killed him a little bit faster, because he apparently uses repair already. So anyways, I'm just unloading on him, and this shot I'm actually going to miss this next one because he starts turning and I'm shooting a little too far out in front. So readjust, quick, one more shot. Island's getting in the way. Get 3 hits, and I have to start worrying about the battleship that I was worrying about a little bit earlier. Now he has all of his guns focused on me, and I realize I should have focused on that. Anyways, there's the first kill. But anyways, he critically damages me, gets some really good hits on me. There's a destroyer coming around this island as well, and I realize I should have just been going full steam ahead right now, because he had already shot at me, so my opportunity to shoot torpedoes at this battleship was already gone. And so I realized I kind of messed that up right there, and botched that one up. I could have got some torpedo hits on him. Anyways, I decided just to unload a few times into him, since we are about to escape behind this island. And there you go with that little battle with that battleship. Anyways, a little glitch out right there allows for the destroyer to get a decent shot on me. And anyways, we have a destroyer going for their aircraft carrier, and our right side has dominated pretty well. I mean, yes, we do have a ship going towards our base, but we have 3 against 1 right there. See, that's one thing I've noticed. If you as a team have a bunch of lone wolves, that's what I call them, you're gonna lose, more likely than not, unless the other team just completely botches it. Not to say that being a lone wolf is always bad, but I've just noticed more often than not a lone wolf dies. So anyways, now we have them completely outnumbered. 5 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. So yeah, and I think we just got another kill right there. So 4. Completely dominating. Anyways, I realize that destroyer's coming up right here. This is considered one of the most lucky positions I've ever been in. So he starts shooting his torpedoes, so I start turning, and I knew I would likely die, so I'm just unloading on him. But guess what? Yeah, I dodged his torpedoes. And in the comments to the left, somebody was like, nice. I'm gonna have to blur it out, but I was curious if he was talking about me. And he was, and I was just so lucky right there. Completely dodged those torpedoes. and it had a job well done. Anyways, now they only have 2 more battleships left. The last little bit is done for on my part for the most part, but I'm going to continue to speak and comment here and there. But anyways, if you ever play on, I can't actually remember the map's name. I was going to say the one with a bunch of islands. There's several with a bunch of islands, but it's a little bit, I can't remember its name, but I just remember I've played there several times, and it has A, B, and C, and you start in the corners and you come towards the middle and whatnot, and a lot of people go towards C, and I notice every time when a team goes one direction on that map, they lose because they get surrounded and outflanked. So anyways, kind of like a little peace of mind, be aware of your teammates, be aware of their movements, understand where they're going so you can properly position yourself. Now, I've also noticed when teams spread themselves out too thin that they also might have a greater tendency to lose as well. But either way, we are just trying to unload on these 2 last battleships who are trying to flee away from us. I'm trying to stay relatively out of range so I don't get hit, but I don't think he's focused on me as much as he is on other ships. I'm ultimately just trying to get in range. I take a shot right there. I realize I'll probably miss because my arc and my leading is not the best right there because of the range distance. I could have been a little bit more patient, but that's okay. I'm starting to get some shots off here, and still missing. Sometimes you gotta plan it out right. And sometimes in the heat of the moment, you just kind of don't think about everything that you've learned about your shots, and so you just miss anyways. I'm barely getting these hits on them, just a little bit of damage, but every little thing counts at this point. Because even with like 300 HP hits, that's still 1500 damage. So anyways, continue to unload, and this should be the last little bit of this match. Both of them are burning out and flooding or whatever might be the case. So anyways, here's the last one, blowing up. Good job, team. I'll show you the results here real quick. So I had 1248 experience points. I had 2 kills, 74 shots on target. So it was a decent round, not my best, but that's a-okay. Anyways, got second on the team. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And anyways, this is Crookalicious checking out.